What's going on, dope shit gang? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video, and today we got something a little different on the channel. We here with VinnyTube. We checking out VinnyTube. Haven't seen any of the videos here, but I seen the title on some stuff which really made me interested and curious. So this is when arrogant anime characters got destroyed, and the thing is, everybody knows that satisfying feeling when a character, not even an anime, it could be a movie, it could be a series, it could be whatever the hell you're watching, but there's just a character that I like to say racks up karma, and that karma is held on to by the audience watching whatever it is. And that karma comes in the form of your hatred toward this fictional character that you just have, and when their demise comes or they get thrashed in some way, shape, or form, you know that is karmic work happening. They deserved it. They had it coming. They get no sympathy from you. In fact, they get your explicit enjoyment from their downfall. So if this is a lot of that, I want to see what he got going on. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We're here without any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click. Yo, Hajime no Ippo was my shit. Oh yeah, no, that nigga got his shit destroyed.
Let's face it.
Yo, hold on, sorry, real quick, cause Hajime no Ippo is freaking fire. I love that anime, and yeah, I seen that fight. That shit was crazy, man. That dude doing all the flippity floppity, swinging the hands and shit. But all right, we gonna move. All right, we gonna move.
Anime is home to some of the biggest arrogant characters in media. I know you agree, and
yeah,
these guys.
This motherfucker right here, bro. He an asshole, but he
simply carry with them undeniable charisma that makes you just want to cheer them on or get their asses handed to them. Your mileage may vary, but to me, there seems to be no in between. On another note, it seems so satisfying when said arrogant characters get humbled in the biggest possible ways. That's what we're looking at today. I'll be listing my favorite moments in anime when the arrogant character gets destroyed and put in his place.
I don't know if I've seen all the ones he got, like, I don't know this, like, I ain't seen this anime, I have no idea, but I assume he's gonna give us some kind of context as it goes on, because like I want to feel the hate. Like if you don't give us context, this is one thing, but I feel like he is, because I want to feel the hatred for this character at least just like a little bit, but all right, we gonna see.
When the arrogant character gets destroyed and put in his place. Let's start with Ainz versus Zepes.
First of all, your name's you're both the antagonist to me. All right, but we gonna move. Misfit of Demon King Academy. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. He whooping a nigga ass with his heartbeat. How you do that? I need to learn that. What it is? I want to, cause I'm gonna go run really fast, but and just concentrate on somebody. See, that's one of the things I love anime, man, because just people have some out of this world shit. You know what I'm saying? They can just do things. I don't know what the thing is between those two characters, or why that fucking just got his shit ended like that. But damn, just with your heartbeat, why? Disrespectful.
It's such a great feeling to be able to talk about Misfit of Demon King Academy again. It's a really fun show that wastes no time telling us what it's about. How does it do so? By giving us this kind of introduction, with the arrogant Zepes being utterly destroyed by our protagonist. And Ainz doesn't just kill Zepes, mind you. Without even touching his opponent, Ainz repeatedly kills and resurrects Zepes, quite literally toying with him and flexing his power again and again. While I won't say it's super satisfying to see Zepes finally grovel because we barely knew anyone, it's still a big way to make a first impression. It's a sign of things to come as Misfit of Demon King Academy goes all the way in integrating the whole One Punch Man thing into the show.
The whole One Punch Man, just the dope ass antagonistic character. Damn, he was killing niggas and bringing them back to life. Killing niggas, yo, he was in hell. He took that man to hell in an arena. Wow, okay, we move.
It's got some great story developments that keep it from going stale. With the second season on the horizon, it's the best time to get into the series.
Oh yeah. Alright, we gonna stay over at VinnyTube either way, because like the way I figure out what kind of anime to watch is usually through our reacting to nerdcore stuff, but we gotta expand the horizons. Damn! Oh my God!
It's appropriate to follow an
nigga said, even if I hold back, I kill you. Disrespectful.
Season on the horizon. It's the best time to get into the series.
He out here looking like what's that damn? There's another anime with a dude that looked like him, the Obelisk or something like that. I don't. Gee, my lord.
It's appropriate to follow an Arnos moment with a Kirito moment.
Oh, yeah, I seen this. This guy, the one that was trying to hook up with old boy's girl right here, you know what I'm saying, while she was all like knocked out and shit. Yeah, he had it coming.
As a villain, Oberon has one job: be a hate sink. During his time as Sword Art Online's villain, there's nothing redeemable about Oberon or even his real-world counterpart, Sugo. He's there to be the villain for everyone to hate and want to see get destroyed, so obviously he had to be this over-the-top arrogant villain with a god complex. Oh, and he's quite the controversial figure too. Seeing Kirito finally destroy him was nothing short of satisfying. Never mind the context that could have
It was you loved it. You loved it. You loved to see it. Like I said, you have antagonists. You can even have some antagonists that are dope. You know what I'm saying? That like, oh, you know, you understand why they had to go, but you don't like necessarily hate them and want them to, like Madara. You understand why Madara had to go, but there was no part of you that was like, they got to get him out of here. Yeah, it was like, you was over there like, hold on, you might win this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like this guy right here, nah, he was just like filth dog doo-doo. Just so yeah, you get it. Alright, let's go.
Seeing Kirito finally destroy him was nothing short of satisfying. Never mind the context that could have confused anime-onlys. Never mind Kirito going literally god mode for the first time in the series. Seeing Oberon beg for mercy before getting annihilated was more than enough fan service for fans. He went out in the most painful and humiliating way possible, and I know the SAO fan community had nothing but cheers for this scene.
Yeah, cause like dude, like for whatever reason, like his pain thing in his headset was like turned all the way up. So like when he was getting his limbs cut off and cut in half, whatever, like in real life, like he was feeling that. Like his real body wasn't being cut, but he felt the pain of that actually happening. So yeah, we liked that.
Asta versus Sekke is a good introduction to the series.
Asta, I gotta finish this anime. I gotta watch this anime. I started it and just kind of fell off.
While we're all too focused with Asta being noisy at this part of the anime, we've got to admit, he plays the lovable underdog hero well, and Sekke serves as one of the perfect starter opponents for the underdog protagonist. He's cunning and is the type of guy who would do anything just to make himself look good. Not exactly the most lovable character, and him singling out Asta for the sake of showing off didn't earn him a lot of fans. Well, anyone who watches anime could tell this is a disaster waiting to happen for Sekke. You know he's doomed the moment he throws up the spell and dares Asta to attack him. Easily one of the worst mistakes.
Yeah, it's called anime setup. You know when somebody just like, I couldn't hate the character much because I knew that it was too early and shit. So I already knew that they was just getting set up to get their ass whooped. I knew that was happening. I knew his character wasn't about shit. And the minute that he walked onto the screen and started talking shit, I was like, all right, so I see who you is. I see what you about. You about to get hurt. All right, let's go.
He could have made, but it does make me smile to see him get one shot. The guy never saw that coming, and the way he got defeated should wipe some smugness off him.
Yeah, that wasn't even a satisfying thing to me. I was just like, you were literally written in to be written off. Like that was it.
And his mudas, we have Jotaro and his auras in this moment right here.
I've said before, the main reason I can't watch JoJo's, I can't get behind the art style, bro. But we move.
Smart,
I've seen a bunch of JoJo content.
And petty beyond belief. Steely Dan isn't going to find himself on many people's favorites list anytime soon. Assassinating Enya the way he did won't earn him appeal points, and so does forcing Jotaro to obey him in such a self-indulgent way. Well, Guy took a complete 180 the moment his mind control comes off, and as expected, you see him go back to being the sleazy guy that he is. Good thing that the protagonists are ready this time, easily dismantling lovers as the start of his humiliation. To cap it all off, we have the legendary 3 pages of Aura where Star Platinum relentlessly barrages Steely Dan, completely destroying him in the only way he deserved to go. That's 30 seconds of Aura that will forever be immortalized in anime form.
That man really just get his ass. Was that really just really 30 seconds of that shit? Like, I'm just like thinking of watching the anime, just 30 seconds of Muda or just whatever, whatever the hell you want to call it. You're just getting your shit rocked. Damn. Here's the receipt. Gotta have the one-liners.
It's not quite the barrage that Star Platinum did, but Takamura landing the decisive punch on Hawk felt so good.
Oh yeah.
There's just a thing with athletes and irrational overconfidence, isn't there? We've had a fair share of those in real life, but I truly think that Hawk puts those real-world athletes to shame.
Yeah, nah, Hawk, we wanted Hawk to go down. I remember when I thought this anime was so dope. I loved it. But yeah, that dude, he was an asshole, but he boxed good. He boxed in an unorthodox fashion that was difficult for motherfuckers to get around. But the way he was talking a whole lot of spicy. You know what I'm saying? It was the spicy that showed you that even though he was boxing, he ain't really been hitting his motherfucking face enough. So yeah, we was vibing with this.
Maybe it's his background, but having persevered through such a tough childhood truly fed that ego of his. In his introduction, the show wastes no time establishing his arrogance. It's Takamura he's facing, but the guy acts like he's going toe-to-toe with some random scrub. To be fair, he had the skills to back the arrogance up. His fight with Takamura was a back-and-forth affair with no shortage of drama and tense moments. The two behemoths collided and completely lived up to their billing. Still, it's clear who the anime wants us to root for. Takamura's no saint, but compared to Hawk's temperament, he might as well be one. That's why when Hawk finally falls and subsequently retires from boxing, there was so much joy. It's pretty wild to see how broken he became as a result of this fight.
Yeah, broke his face and his psyche. But yo, for anybody that has not seen Hajime no Ippo, you have got to see it. If only for this fight alone. That's one I love it. Within like the sports and the animes like that, there are some I love. There's some I wouldn't watch so much. But like I watched Kura's Basket, that one, the basketball one, and I seen this. Both of those are sick. So yeah, the fights in this one are crazy.
And hey, I know seeing cocky characters get destroyed is satisfying.
Very.
So satisfying.
If you're this far in the video and you're not subscribed, what the fuck?
The few things can top it. An exception, of course, is being able to get the best discounts in town, and that's a shock to him.
Oh my
you can
lord,
even
look at all of
users
that. That
the
is
internet.
great.
Don't forget to mention at the end of
All right.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh yeah, I remember this anime. I haven't seen this one in a minute. Oh, I want to make a Gilgamesh rap. Yeah, this character, I fuck with this character.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Like Gilgamesh, he an asshole. But I thought he was dope though.
Gilgamesh, ever since his first appearance as an archer servant in Fate Zero, reeks of arrogance. Those who only got to know his Babylonia incarnation won't know, but trust me, long-time Fate fans were quite surprised at the Wise King's temperament, which took an about-face from the personality we grew up with. Fate Zero was filled with Gilgamesh flexing and a kind of hubris that he easily backs up. That's why it all felt so redeeming to see him fall in Unlimited Blade Works to Shirou of all people. Yeah, not even a servant, but a human who's actually quite underrated when you think about it. Still, it was a big highlight seeing Gil slowly lose his composure in the fight. How can the strongest servant of them all not run over Shirou? It all comes full circle towards the end of the fight. Even when back to a corner, he refuses to put aside his arrogance, and it's his hesitation that cost him a hand and the battle.
Oh, but Gilgamesh was still like, I couldn't hate Gilgamesh. I don't know why. I love that damn character. That's like my favorite character. I was like, damn, he don't give a fuck about none of y'all. He's like, I was king. I own everything. Da, 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 da. I don't know why, but I fucked with Gilgamesh. I will say that. Like, I knew he had to go. I knew he was gonna go just because it's anime. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was gonna go, but I was just like, yo, man, if he can run y'all, he can run y'all. I don't know what to tell you.
Gojo,
but I had to take a nigga that could copy all his shit. But all right, let's go. Oh yeah, this month Gojo did him dirty. Gojo did this man all kinds of disrespectful. Let's go.
Jogo is next on the list.
Gojo versus Jogo. We did that on purpose.
Now, here's a turnaround. Jogo's quite the confident villain, as early as his introduction, he's the one with the crazy suggestions. Imagine walking up to Gojo and just killing him outright. To be fair, there's some basis to his confidence though. At the start of the encounter, Jogo does showcase what he's capable of, and everything, from the flame magic to the bugs, looks quite intimidating and powerful. Sucks for Jogo though, when his opponent decides to take control of the match, it's all over.
I would say this, Jogo, it was unfair, because here's the thing, Jogo was strong, right? He's strong. And generally, the people that he goes up against, you could see him being able to take. He just so happened to be going against the OP nigga of the anime. That's what happens. See, that's where you gotta be careful. If you're strong, but you're still not the main character, and you're actually an antagonist, you got to be careful. Because then you got these Dante One Punch Man motherfuckers just popping the hell up out of nowhere, ready to disrespect the shit out of you. But alright, let's go.
And powerful. Sucks for Jogo though, when his opponent decides to take control of the match, it's all over. Gojo pulls the ultimate Uno reverse by using him as a training dummy as he shows Yuji the extent of his abilities. Now,
for real, he was just like, that's what he like. He likes. He's even said it. Like, he likes to show off in front of his students. Like, you better not. Like, your best bet is to fight him when he alone, so that he just immediately wipe your shit off the map because he ain't got time for you. Let one of his students be there or somebody that he can flex on and show some shit to. All you do is you just become a spectacle, bro. You're in the showroom now. You in Gojo's showroom. Like, domain expansion, motherfucker. Gojo's showroom. That's where you at.
No reverse by using him as a training dummy as he shows Yuji the extent of his abilities. Now it's the mentor's turn to show off his superiority and showcase his power. Poor Jogo stood no chance whatsoever, and this whole battle shows why you don't mess with Gojo.
That dude's head off.
Saitama versus Deep Sea King is up next.
Saitama versus anybody, bro. It doesn't matter. Saitama, that's not the first disrespectful person that Saitama went up against, and it just don't matter. Like, you could make this episode on the people that died. He has disrespected the moth bitch. I'm sorry. I think that was one of his most disrespectful. Open hands splattered her all over a building. All right, we're gonna move.
Saitama versus Deep Sea King is up next.
Nigga hit him like a made him a bobblehead.
One of the most emotional scenes in One Punch Man. Deep Sea King's defeat is one of my favorite defeats in the series. This guy quickly built a resume early on, beating heroes left and right. When even Sonic and Genos, among all the other heroes, weren't able to defeat him, it understandably inflated that ego of his. He eventually finds his match in the form of Saitama. Then he foolishly fails to realize that he's punching way above his league and continues the trash talking. So Saitama responds in the only way Saitama could, by defeating him with one punch, ending his reign of terror for good. Most people remember this arc for the Moomin Rider moment, but I think that the aspect of it that relates to having an arrogant villain get destroyed in one hit was quite underrated.
Man became immediate sushi. Immediate. Damn.
After finishing the anime version of One Punch Man, Deep Sea King is still up there in my list of villains I wanted to see destroyed. Luffy delivers a punch that's hurt all...
I don't watch One Piece like that. I don't watch One Piece, you know what I'm saying? But, it's so far. Yeah, I know. But let's see what he's talking about.
Luffy delivers a punch that's heard all over the world for our next moment. I know I've talked about this scene quite a number of times already, but how can I not? The Celestial Dragon just had one of the most punchable faces out there, and his attitude throughout the whole ordeal simply doesn't do him any favors.
See, I told y'all. See, people like this, they talk like this. They talk this spicy because they haven't properly been hitting this region. You get a good one right here in this area for talking some disrespectfulness when you ain't have no reason to talk. You will be humbled. You will learn some shit. I promise you. Sometimes, people just gotta be taught, and they just haven't had their shit corrected in the way that's gonna teach them right. You know what I mean? And sometimes you gotta be the good Samaritan and do it for them. You know what I'm saying? So that further in life, they don't come across the person that'll really just end their life. They come at you so that you can just show them that's no, don't do that. All right, let's go.
Punchable faces out there, and his attitude throughout the whole ordeal simply doesn't do him any favors. Luffy had enough, and we've got to give dues to the build-up of this scene. You just know that it's coming, and everyone seems to do so. Everyone, except the ignorant Celestial Dragon before getting his brain scrambled. And Luffy gave us one of the most satisfying moments in the One Piece anime. In a series as long as One Piece, that's saying a lot.
Hey, y'all.
Lastly, I'd like to end with Ainz versus Clementine.
Ainz versus Clementine. I don't think I've seen this.
There are few people insane enough to challenge Ainz to a fight. A powerful...
No, I ain't seen this one. I'm gonna have to check this one out. Because I know we're gonna check out that first one. I'm gonna have to watch that anime. But let's see what this is about, though.
there are few people insane enough to challenge Ainz to a fight. A powerful and proud warrior, Clementine is psychopathic enough to attempt the impossible, and let's just say that it didn't go all too well for her. She may have had a lot of victories under her belt, but there's only so little one can do against Ainz. In spite of her martial arts skills, in spite of her proficiency for battle, in spite of all the preparation she had, in spite of her bloodlust, none of those were relevant in any way when she finds herself facing the opponent her pride asked for. Big mistake. Normally, you'd feel bad for someone who gets destroyed that badly. Then again, it's Clementine, one of the most arrogant characters the series has given us so far, so we don't need to see a lot of tears shed in this scene.
Well, damn. You know what? No. I haven't seen this anime, but I heard a lot about it. I do gotta check this out.
And that's got to do it for my list of arrogant characters getting their comeuppance. Which one is your favourite? And which scene would you have added if you were to make your own list up? I'd love to hear your comments and feedback, so please do so. If you're up for more interactions with the team and the community, you can drop by the channel's Discord. I'll leave a link on the description box so you can just hop in and join the fun. There's also a Patreon and an Instagram for the channel.
Do all the stuff to mans. Yo, that was dope. We watched dope shit. I like that. We gotta check out some more videos on this thing. I like how he do his stuff. But yo, shit, an anime that I think somebody disrespectful got that shit right. You know, I don't know about like as freaking crazy as that, but I remember Frieza got bitch slapped quite a few times. I mean, that was rather disrespectful. Yeah, you know what? Trunks did Frieza pretty bad. I'll say that. I'll say Trunks versus Frieza. That was a good one. That was a good one. He got kind of done up. But yeah, man, within the anime, I've actually seen a good amount of the animes this dude went over. But ViniTube, yeah, bro, there was definitely some very glorious, satisfactory moments when it came to some arrogant assholes in anime getting their shit served up to them real nice. Like, yeah, I mean, it's resonatable. It felt moments where it felt good. Other moments where it was just like, yeah, like I said, Gilgamesh, I fucked with Gilgamesh. I'm sorry. I fucked with Gilgamesh. I can't handle that. I thought it was dope. I thought it was a dope character. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this was on the nose for some of them shits and how the feelings, but we got definitely some animes that he came across here that we gotta actually check out. But that's the take on it. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.